spring training baseball coming. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Dean Kramer. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit. By pitch to lead off the inning. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Tigers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second here, no outs. That one's upstairs, ball one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. David Ortiz, the next to hit, takes outside. That catches the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2 strikes.
Guerrero, the lead runner out at second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside.
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that is out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Luis Castillo. What's the word on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa makes a nice running catch. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
The throw to first, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Murray. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Swings through that one for strike 1. Soriano starting up the middle at second, 26 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Outside low, ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Got him swinging. Yainer Diaz up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fly ball down the line. Cowser flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hall. It in to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Buck Leonard digging in now. Castillo back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Castillo winds and deals. That clips the corner.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Colton Cowser in the box with one away as he takes ball one. On the ground, right side. Ortiz over to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Man at second. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Guerrero at second with nobody out. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball up the middle. On to Murray. And one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
On the ground. On to first. Run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa. His first at bat was a strikeout. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
And it is 2-1. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one inside. Look out. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. And that's in for a strike. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere. He wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Zach Eflin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Beltre now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Number 63 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge also throwing. And that one fouled off. In the air to left center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Next is the Tigers DH, Jose Bautista. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. First and second, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Well done, drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, number 7. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to second, over to Murray for the inning-ending double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Deceptive. Slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Eddie Murray. And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is downstairs. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
Next to hit, Buck Leonard. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that just misses. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Man at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 4-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And here is Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Camilo Doval gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Headed towards the corner. Guerrero. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. They had the long ball working. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Tyler Wells.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Fought off foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
Clearly seeing the ball. Very well in this one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And delivers outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Guerrero on at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Stays alive. And a 3-2. That's to third. Westberg to second. That's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So 2 down now. And here is David Ortiz. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Check swing, and he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
And next up for the Tigers, Sammy Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And it's fouled away. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Cut on and miss. And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Orioles catcher, Nick Fortes. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Now 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now. Now with one away. So digging in, Bobby Grich has grounded out a couple of times. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Now one miss.
1 strike.
1 away, tie game, go ahead run, stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Throw there, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Murray in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Slap the other way, foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line to left, down the line, and it's foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Leonard in the box now, takes strike 1. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and they get Leonard for the out. That's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Casey Mize,
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker up and loosening in the pen. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Bautista at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. And up next for Detroit, Alfonso Soriano, 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Murray brings it in with a nice running grab. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Christian Javier.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Cowser up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And that one is inside. That one misses, and it's a full count. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 1 down. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick. Throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
We got full count.
Got him. And 2 away now. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 2 left on. We're through 6 full. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the Tiger leadoff man. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here. Could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Christopher Morel. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, center field. Mullins moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Ramon Urias. He represents the go-ahead run. Javier back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Guerrero after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Kobe Mayo looking to start something with 1 gone.
Mayo.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a
Number
willingness to
6,
drive that pitch the
Ryan.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That's to third. Slings to first in time. So now a pinch hitter, Matt Chapman. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. One runs in. Chapman headed home. Safe at home as 2 score. On the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A couple of welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Baker.
Well,
Now
the best relievers
43.
love the opportunity to come in and
Number
protect a tight
43.
lead late in the ball game.
Brian
Some of them are just wired
Baker.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This change for the Orioles. Now playing center.
Ramirez, the batter now
Number
as he
3.
swings and misses for strike
Jorge
1. Activity in the bullpen.
Mateo.
Yennier Cano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw to first. Get. One away on a drop third strike. Jackson Holiday now in the game as he takes over third.
Number
Now at the
7.
plate, David Ortiz.
Jackson
He's already homered in this
Holiday.
game. Baker measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one
Ball
almost
2.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three
3-2
now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy. For him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
O'Neal.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swings and misses. And he's strikes out the side. Bottom 8. Welcome. Back as we've got a pinch hitter. Heston Kjerstad. New pitcher now, Yuri Perez.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 39, Yuri Perez.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, center field. Cruz in and to his right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yennier Cano.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down the win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
High fly ball, right field. Kjerstad on the move. Corrals it. 1 down. He's 2 out. Outs away. Bautista now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Orioles up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's even up. The Tigers down to their final strike. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game.